In the 2 hours that passed, the streets were deserted.
Hello again. What do you remember of the old stories about deals with the devil? Some poor schlock would ask for something, and in return the devil would take their soul or trick them. Ooh, terrible devil. How awful a price. But really? Is it really that awful to get exactly what you want? What a shame that that's the takeaway. We demons have our own folk stories about the prices we've paid for the things we want. Bet you didn't know that we want things too, just like you. Of course we do. We live. We prefer to live, really. You wouldn't believe what we've done to stay living. What we'll do to keep our playground. But if you think our playground is only Las Vegas, you're not seeing the bigger picture. But that's okay. There is one who sees the bigger picture. Better than anyone or anything in our reality, really. And our saints have an appointment with him tonight.
Hello, Dungeon fans. Welcome to the Liching Hour. It's Saturday night. Tonight we're playing the Apocrypha Adventure Card Game. It is also the climax of the Book of the Damned. Pretty excited about that. We left our heroes, Gabrielle, Frank, Sam, and Dr. Zeus, in a sort of penthouse situation at the top of the Alexandria Hotel, which is a huge pyramid in downtown Las Vegas. They had just met and defeated the demon who had betrayed them. They betrayed each other. It was a mutual thing. It was a mutual betrayal. And then they had gone up into her room or offices and found one of the contracts for the Novum that they had been looking for, knowing that she had had one of the last ones. So they were tired, been through a lot, bolted the door, and kind of hunkered down for a little bit of rest. Within the next hour or two, an hour or two later, a ring comes at the door. An incessant ring, 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 ring. They tried to shoo it off, we don't need housekeeping. Well, they didn't know what it was going to be. Finally, Gabrielle opened it up, and it was this little man thing. Little man demon thing, goblin-looking thing. Very scared looking, nervous. Hello. You must be Gabriella. Yes, she says, steely. She, biting back the urge to just kill it and be on their way. They knew that there weren't going to be any cops or anything like that. This is just, everything that's gone on in Demon Land stays in Demon Land. And by Demon Land, I mean Las Vegas. But, I am, Niall Malbra. And now Malbram. What's his name? Niall Marba. I am now Marbra. I have do you think you could protect me? I have some information for you. Gabrielle just stares at him. The last time she protected the demon, the last time she protected the demon, she ended up with like 7 contracts for Novums. And she did end up having to fight and kill that demon, but she does all this processing and just kind of goes, what? Well, I hear that you might be on the lookout for The contracts. Gabrielle thinks about it. She's like, well, we're missing. There's thoughts. It's not confirmed, but in the Saint community, there are thoughts that there are 9 Novum. Makes the most sense. 9 being that kind of magic number. So they have 8. And then she remembers that they are missing one other. And so she goes, maybe. Well, there's a contract. I know that there's a contract for a young gentleman. And all contracts, he starts bursting into kind of an exposition. All contracts first are bound in the bindery. They first go through all of the lawyers and the appropriate machinery, and then they move. She goes, wait, hold on. You said young man. Yes. Aren't you is a young sir from Chicago? Okay, where's this bindery at? She says. It's at the Lighthouse. And he points behind her, and she turns around and looks out the window of the suite, and there's all Las Vegas all spread out in front of her, and across the street is an actual lighthouse attraction. The light going around, and just then the light shines on them. She turns around and he's gone. So she discusses it with Frank, with the guys. Frank's asleep. If you'd watched last episode, Frank kind of went really feral on this demon. Frank has been finding himself getting more and more wild in the last few missions, last few days. And everybody's noticed that. And Frank, and in fact, Sam and Dr. Zeiss kind of took Gabrielle aside and were like, is he okay? I mean, he's sleeping right now and he's still got a little bit of blood on his mouth. Is he okay? What's going on? And Gabrielle says it's been through a lot. I bet even she's been feeling like this, the best thing I can say is this feral kind of energy coming from him lately. She says, look, he came to Las Vegas looking for a friend. His friend had signed a contract with these demons here. We've been searching, in the process of getting all these contracts for the Novum, we've been searching for one contract for this friend of his. And this demon that just answered the door has told me that the contracts are all started at the bindery, and that's there. And she points out to the lighthouse. Well, I guess we need to go. Sam and Zeiss goes, we are missing. There might be one more contract. Maybe we'll find it there. I know. We'll get these 2 contracts. Hopefully there. I don't know where else they'd be, and then we're getting out of town. Everybody agrees it's time to leave. So they wake up Frank. She tells Frank, and he's ready to go. That's the best news he's heard in quite some time. That they might actually have a lead on Jerome's contract. So tonight's mission is a climatic mission, so it's a little different than all the others. It's actually got 3 acts. Act 1 takes place at the Lighthouse, at Bindery, this nexus here. We're not going to be moving between nexuses. We've got to defeat each act in order to finish the whole thing. So we got to just defeat this here, and then we'll move to Act 2. Let's see. Things I need to remember. I need to remember that whenever we initiate versus a mind gift, that if you don't have a mind gift in your hand already, you got to sacrifice the gift you're initiating against. That's it. That's the only odd thing. And then each one has its own little... If we meet the master in here, if there are 3 or more cards in this nexus, we have to avoid it and investigate again. So basically, we can't take care of the master in this deck There is a master until we're down to like 3 or 4 cards. We are playing with 4 characters tonight, just like we did last week. And starting off with Gabriella. Let's see what Gabriella's got. Tech support, blunderbuss, grifter. She's feeling grifty. Dream snare and bruiser. Yeah. Right on. Okay. Let me drink some Red Bull. Let's do this. Smooth. All right. Drawn an omen. Omen of doom. Waste. All right, so bindery. Play a holy gift. First recycle 1 card, then draw 1 card. To seal it, we got to rage out. Okay. Well, all she's got is an omen of doom. Sacrifice. When you play your first card during this investigation, discard 1 card. Great. Perfect. Okay. So the team heads down. When they head out of the hotel, every person that sees them, which is mostly demons here, they can tell. Actually, let's do this. They can tell which ones are demons and which ones are humans because the demons all flee as soon as they see them. They're like, look at them and book out of whatever direction they're coming. They're heading in a different direction. Humans are oblivious to the saints, but every single demon they run across coming down through there, because they just laid waste to a bunch of shit as they went up and then destroyed Electrum and headed up to her offices. They don't want anything to do with her, and they don't know what to do. Demons don't work very well together in any sort of groups. So there's no organization. There's no one's banding together to take out the saints. They're all looking out for themselves and they're all hiding. So a path almost clears as the team moves out and then crosses a street. Probably have to find a skywalker. So yes. So they realize they get down the street that they'd have to get a taxi to go across. But they look up. There's an airwalk that goes across the road that leads to the lighthouse. So they go back up, and the 6th floor. They get on. They start walking across the airwalk. Skywalk, and big kind of tube kind of structure, and very empty. As they start walking across the highway to the other side, the lights go out. And then Gabrielle gets that feeling up her back. She's in the lead, as she mostly is. And the cold hits her first, and then kind of continues on down. So she's got to take care of this, whatever this is. Let's see, mind or soul. Well, that which follows is kind of a... Okay. Oh boy, she's only got a 2 soul. What's she got in her hand again? Oh, she's got a dream snare though. She could make that a 3 soul. She's got that grifter too. All right, so she's going to she's gonna discard this to boost her soul. So it's gonna be 3. 1, 2, 3. Then let's put this over. Can anybody else add a soul die to her? She needs... Well, okay. Here's the deal. She's got the Dream Snare. Dream Snare means she can recycle any number of gifts. For each recycle one, including this one, decrease the target by 1. So she could decrease the target by 4 if she needs to make that a 9, if she really, really has to. I don't know if I want to start mutating just yet. Although, let's see, who can help with soul? Dr. Z's cannot help. He's the only one that's got any soul to help. Sense, she has no sense. Wait, somebody can help her with sense. Dr. Z's can help her with sense, can he? No. No, he can't. Somebody has that, though. I thought it was Frank has a fleeting fragment that gives you, or an enduring fragment that gives you sense. I guess not. Okay. That's just Dr. Z's. All right, we're going to try it out. Hopefully my rolls are better than what they were for Dawn of the Zeds just an hour ago. Okay. So, Gabrielle feels this. The chill hits her. She immediately reaches back and grabs Frank's hand. And he instinctively reaches back and grabs Sam's hand. And Sam grabs Zeus's hands. And this explosion inside Gabrielle, the light, and it just goes, and it ripples through her arms to Frank and ignites in each one of them. And it glows just long enough for the darkness to kind of fade back and dissipate. You can actually see it running along the walls of shadows, and it gets sucked back up, and then it's gone. And the lights come back on. I'm going to discard that. Oh, hold on. When you play your first card during this investigation, discard one card. Okay, so I played that, and I had to discard a card, so I'll discard this bruiser. So, when shuffle this threat into a random other nexus, there are no other nexuses, bro. So, sorry. There's other acts. She has no other omens, so she's gonna have to draw to 5. After they did this, Sam goes, How did you know to do that? And Gabrielle says, haven't you noticed this? And he goes, I guess it feels familiar, but I feel like I haven't done it in a long, long time. They're the last, if you remember, Zeus and Sam have just come back from Seattle, and where Gabrielle had been with them for a while. And the whole time they spent in Seattle was all dealing with the golems, and that was more of a tech kind of thing. They didn't have a whole lot of the supernatural kind of stuff. Since then, Gabrielle's found this kind of center. Maybe that's connected to her past. But all of the saints can do it, where they summon the kind of light inside them, and it helps them battle the weak parts of reality between the dark and the light dimensions. Sure. But it's just a warmth and a light, and it's a good way to get rid of these kind of creatures. Okay, she's done. We're moving on to Frank. Frank got himself some Halligan bars. McTeddy, how's it going, man? The world is quite possibly going to end. I don't know. It won't be ending tonight. Star Clock and Omen of Hope. Not yet, man. We've got 60 more missions to go through. Can't end it tonight. Drawn an Omen. Omen of Hope. Good. Let's see what happens. Draw one card and flip this sucker to Hope. The Bindery. A symbol versus a wicked gift or a damned or dreamer threat. Add one bonus die. Kick ass. Okay. Illusion. Right. So, if you go to get a mind gift and you don't have a mind gift, he does have a mind gift. So that's cool. So he doesn't have to sacrifice this, and he can try to get it. Let's roll. Frank has 3 mind. And he does have sense. This is not a wicked, nor damned, nor dreamer threat, so we will roll. 10-13. I will take it. He will take this. Okay, so after the shadow clearing of the skywalk, they enter in the automatic doors open up for them, and they enter in the lighthouse. The lighthouse looks like it's closing up soon. It's geez, what time is it? They didn't rest that long. They've lost track of time too. It's night. Not too bad, my God. What are you responding to? Not too bad, my God. You talking about my my die rolling? Is that what you meant? Because you should have tuned in for me playing Dawn of the Zeds earlier. All I rolled was ones every freaking roll. It was terrible. It was a bloodbath. All right. So they walk in. It's night. It must be close to closing time. Kind of weird that the doors opened at all. There's not many people around. It's actually more of like a gift area, a reception kind of area. There is, they're going to have to figure out a way to get into the actual bindery itself. Frank's got his detective mind on. He's got his detective hat on. He's looking for a way into this bindery. The lighthouse is a tourist attraction with stairs that go up to the top, and you can see one of the higher places in Vegas. In this Vegas. Keep that in mind. Oh, 60 missions left. Yeah. That is a my God warrant. That warrants my God. Yeah, give or take 2 missions, maybe. There's 99, I believe, total. Or I'm sorry. There's 90. It's, I believe, no, 99 if you count the dual ones. Okay. What we're going to do tonight, Brain, we're going to flip this sucker over. Soul Stealer. Okay, in a symbol versus a gift, add a bonus die. All right. He's going to rage out. 4. It's a rage die, and then he gets 2 more because his strike is 2. Wow. Okay. He's a 15 to get it. Oh, here we go. That's 16. So they're entering, like I said, it's kind of like a gift store area, reception kind of thing. There's a sign that says, go see the sights, go up these stairs, and there's a stairs that wrap around the middle part. And then there's an elevator that says employees only on it. But as Frank's passing by some of the gift shop stuff, he sees an old Polaroid, and it's one like he'd had before at some point in his life, and decides that he wants it. He wants it because he thinks it might be useful. Something in him thinks he might be useful, so he smashes the glass and grabs it. Alright, and he's still got a bunch of cards in his hand now. We're going to play an Omen of Doom and flip this sucker back over. Smashing the glass, however, and taking the camera, lets loose something that was sleeping inside the camera. Comes ripping out. A familiar sound to these guys. Very familiar. We're going to... He gets 2 for strike, 4 for that, and he's going to play his Halligan bar, recycle to add a rage die. $10-16. From the camera, or underneath the camera, this death's head bee comes up. They're like this big. Nasty bastards. And, but, Frank's nastier. And, with one smooth motion, he's got his Halligan bar out, and he just smashes it down into the ground, and he steps on it. Looks over at Sam, who's looking at him trepidatiously. They still are trying to get over the fact that they watched him rip a demon's heart out and bite off its face. It was pretty gruesome. Just like 4 hours ago. Okay. He recycles. He gives Sam a smile. Like everything's okay, buddy. Everything's just fine. Death's Head's gone. That's all his omens. He's got 4 cards. We're passing the turn to Sam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sam is feeling a little out of place here. Just kind of like if he and Frank had a chance to sit down and have a beer, which of course they have not had any sort of chance like that. They would both share in common the feeling of being out of place here in Vegas, Demonland. Exhibit A. Sam has nothing but technical solutions for technical problems. Not super... Well, he does have the pearl-handled revolver, which is very good for damned threats. So he's not... Of course, Sam is never, ever unprepared. He's just like... He's got grounding straps and mechanisms and wolfram cubes and a motorhead. All useful, but seem slightly from a different dimension. He's going to draw himself an Omen of Doom. Gotta play it. Cannot play tool gifts. Yeah, well, that's half his hand. All right. Memory stick. Ah, that's funny. That's funny. Okay. Sam, looking through the... looking around the gift store kind of thing, he sees a register tablet kind of deal, and it's got a memory stick stuck in it. He collects memory sticks because you never know what you're going to find on it. It's almost always useful in some way, shape, or form. He has a 4 mind, and he has 2 in hack, right? Yep. So yeah, so he grabs the memory stick. Boom. He does not have any more omens, though, so he's going to have to recycle something. Wow. Okay. Huh. I'm going to go ahead and recycle the mind. What he just picked up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now it's Zeus' turn. Zeus isn't letting anybody know, but Zeus is feeling really tired lately. He's a little bit invigorated being in Vegas, though, he will admit. It is kind of exciting. He does not mind being fish out of water. Actually, this feels a little closer to his warmer. He likes the warmth. He likes the warmth. And demons were always a little interesting to him. 3, 4, 5. Especially because he's never really cut one up and looked at it inside. And he really hopes he gets a chance to do that. In fact, he wasn't so much horrified by Frank tearing out that demon's heart. He wished he'd had more time to examine it. And who knows, maybe he did grab it and he has it in his bag. His hand is Wolfram Cubes, Memory Killer, extra. Ooh, he's got healing. This card, we haven't used this card in a while. This is a great card. The Wickedy Whack Sack. You can grab monsters and stick them in there and keep them there. Oh, there's this weird lantern clown friend. I don't know about that, buddy. And the Mark deck. Okay. Alright, he's going to draw another Omen of Doom. Oh, that's all we got. Omens of Doom. All day long. Steam had a board game sale, and you forgot what you bought. That's That's so typical board gamer stuff right there. I saw Raiders of the North Sea just came out. I might pick that up for sure. Omen of Doom. And evaluate poverty. Evaluate versus a gift. Okay. So Zeus heads over right for the elevator and hits a button to open. To call the elevator. Elevator opens, and a very well-dressed gentleman steps out. Very sharp features, almost too sharp. He looks at Zeus very much in a calculating fashion. I think you're... This is not your elevator, he says. Oh. True threat. Okay. Lawgiver. Initiate. Recycle a number of cards equal to your contracted cards and confront one new contract threat. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Dang. So I played a game earlier tonight and it went much longer than I thought it was going to do, of course. And what I wanted to do was, I know that these guys, if we're going to fight these guys, and we have to confront a new contracted threat crap. So I wanted to have a little stack of contracted threats ready for us to draw from. Take 2 seconds. Luckily, because they're all the same color. Or they're all a different color. I hope I don't meet him. We don't want to meet that guy. No more of that guy. A symbol. Okay. No. Nope. Okay. All right. So, here we go. Got a little stack of contracted threats. It's a worker placement game. I haven't played it, but I've heard really good things about it. Okay, so recycle a number of cards equal to your contracted cards. Dr. C's has no contracted cards. Thank you very much. So he's not recycling anything. Then confront one new contract threat. If you win versus that threat, win versus lawgiver. Otherwise, avoid lawgiver. Oh boy, that's the man I said we didn't want to meet. This is not the elevator for you. Out of the darkness of the elevator. Big open mouth. Zeus goes, oh dear. Oh dear. So, I think it's time for the Wickety Whack-Sack. Initiate versus a non-true threat. This is a non-true threat. Slot this gift. You know what? Hold, please. I don't know where that... There it is. Ha! Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. And we're only a half hour in before I showed you that tech. Just wait. There's going to be fireworks and shit. Okay. All right. I think it's time to wiki whack sack the Takaloshi man. Initiate versus a non-true threat. Slot this gift in the threat. While slotted, terminate. If your hand is empty, sacrifice this gift and shuffle the threat into your nexus. So I don't even need to roll with this. That's how awesome this is. So this thing roars, comes out of the elevator, roars, teeth. Zeus can feel it, fetid breath. He just pulls out the wiki whack sack. He says a little incantation really quickly, thinks it even more so, and shoom. Yeah. Sucks it right in. I think you can only do one at a time, but this guy is now slotted. We're going to put this over top of this one. All right, so this says if you win versus that threat, I take that as a win, right? Yeah. We're avoiding him no matter what, so, well, that threat win versus all gifts. I say that's a win. I say that's a win-win. The sharp-faced man looks around and walks off, leaving the elevator open for them. Frank watches him go, obviously fighting back the urge to kill him. They all look at each other and go into the elevator. There's only one floor in the elevator. 9. He pushes the button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is Gabriella's turn. Omen of Hope. Alright, let's do this. As the elevator is going up to 9, yeah, they're on 6, so it's going up 3 floors. Actually, the floors might be different in the elevator. In fact, they hit 9, and the elevator's going and going and going. It was going a lot farther than like 3 floors. Suddenly, the flickering light thing happens again. Same deal. The flickering lights and go out. An emergency kind of like dim light comes on. And Gabrielle looks up and she sees, because this is not her first rodeo, these slender legs start coming out from a hole in the elevator, top of the elevator. And I think she's going to, yep, 3, blunderbuss time. Blunderbuss, a symbol versus a wicked gift or a damned or dreamer threat. Of course, this is a physician threat. Okay. Strike. That's 4 for a 13. I don't know. Let me shoot this sucker. Wait, hold on. She's not gonna boost rate. Okay, hold on. We haven't added the dice here. She's going to discard this. She's skilled in strike, so she gets to add this and a soul gift. Sure. Yeah. Soul die. Soul die. That's enough dice. I like it. Okay. She almost obliterates everybody's eardrums. Whatever is up top, though, the top of the elevator explodes. She hears a screaming, and then like maybe it climbed away or did something, but it's gone, and everybody else is going, "What the fuck?" Ching ching ching. Luckily, she also didn't blow away the cable, and the elevator's still going up. This is a discard. Heal 1. Okay, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. She healed the body that she discarded before. Okay. And that's dead. The elevator doors open. This time they don't see the sharp-dressed man. This time they see... Are you kidding me? This is greeting them the moment they open the doors open. Evaluate when not sensing. Increase the target by 2. A symbol versus a wicked or damned gift, add a bonus die. Okay, that's good. So that's okay. I think we're going to go with soul with this one. Okay, so she has no contracted cards. So she didn't have to recycle anything. The lawgiver. Okay, she's going to do soul. Because, no, wait, God, that's terrible. But that's all she got in her hand. Who can help? Nobody can help. But if she went rage, who could help? Nobody could help with rage either. So we're going to have to do some freaky stuff. Explode 1s and 2s. Flip 1 die. Stuff like that. Sacrifice. Flip your nexus to hope. No. Heal discard piles. Alright. This is a whole bunch of shit right here. We get to add a bonus die. I guess it's gonna have to be rage. Cause she gets 3 dice. It's gonna be increased by 2 too, because she's not sensing. Does she have wait, hold on. She does not have a gift for sensing. Nobody can give her sense. Nobody can give her sense. Oh boy. Oh boy. Symbol using rage. Okay. Alright, okay, so it's gonna be a 15. Frank, symbol using rage, you can recycle 1 card. He's a recycle a card to add 1 rage die. She's gonna add a bonus die because of this. And then Frank can also use the Halligan bar. He can recycle it to add 1 body or rage die. So he's going to recycle the Halligan bar. So that gives her 6. Okay, can she add anything else? Sure. No. That's it. But she's got other stuff she can do. So what's she going to do? Okay, she's got 5s and 4s. What can she... Well, what do I need to do? 10, 14, that would be... Oh, okay. So what she can do, she has an enduring fragment that allows her to flip 1 die, then trash 3 dice. So she could flip this 1 to 6, and then trash these 3 dice. That puts her at 15, which is exactly what she needs. The partisan. Your adopted mother, Ada Mueller, raised you from your parents disappeared in the 50s. It's roaring. So the doors open, and she looks, and it's sitting there, and it goes, Rah! She can feel it. She just sticks her blunderbuss right in its mouth, and just poof, and the back of its head goes poosh. She doesn't see the lawgiver around the corner, just kind of turn and walk away. These are guys that are... I haven't figured out this whole book. I've been enjoying this book way more than I thought I was going to. But one thing I have not fictionally been able to figure out, anybody, when you're playing this book, it'd be cool to figure it out, is fictionally how the contracts work after you win against this monster. Like, so she's got to contract this threat now. While contracted, when she goes to mutate, add 1 mutation die, and when she loses anything, she gets to heal 1. Okay. We're going to put that here. We have now contracted a card, but because of that, we have beat him. Beat him. All right. 3, 4, 5. Gabrielle is passing her turn to Frank. Once again, everyone's almost deaf because of the blunderbuss. Sam grabs the blunderbuss and tells her, "No more, no more." Frank is drawing an omen of doom, like literally have no omens of hope anymore. And damage, first bury one card. Dead sea salt. All right. Rage is kind of his jam. It's 4, kinda. Rage is definitely his jam. Yeah, I don't even know. Don't even know. Okay. He's got to draw back up to 4. One card. We're passing it to Sam. Sam's drawing an omen of hope. That was an omen of doom, by the way. That means he had to do this. Omen of hope. And that means I have to do this. Alright. What messed up stuff is... Alright. Sam has no contracted cards, so that first part's not going to happen. Ooh, here we go. Creeping Death. I've not seen this card. Open the door, Richard. For God's sakes, open the door. Huh. So they all exit the elevator and they find themselves in a it's like it's a lot more high tech than they expected. Let's put it that way. Take it easy, McTeddy. Thanks for joining, man. It's a lot more high tech than they expected. With a name like Bindery, expected to find scrolls stacked high and old oak and wooden cabinets and such, but thanks, man. But instead, it's desks and desks and desks of computer screens. But there's no one really there. But this is Sam's kind of environment, so he starts weaving in and out, looking at computer screens, looking for anything that might still be unpassword protected. As he's walking through, he doesn't notice the build up of the until it's almost too late. He looks down, and swirling between his legs and coming up around the computers is this cold blue mist. He looks over, and everybody else is looking at stuff on the edges. There's offices around the edges, and the team's moving on the outside along the offices, looking to see who's in there. Not as interested in the computers as Sam is. Sam, what you gonna do, buddy? Well, this is a damned, so he gets to. He has no. Okay, yeah. So he gets to add a bonus die, so that's nice. Soul is only 2, but his rage is 3. And what's he got in his hand? That's not his hand. This is his hand. Yes. Yes. Pearl-handled revolver. I'm not sure how this is going to help the mist, but you know what? We'll figure it out. All right. Evaluate using rage, add +1. If versus a damned or... Oh, right. He's gonna use this. He's going to discard the grounding strap to boost rage. That should help. He has... What does he have? He has study 1, so he's going to use that. Okay. So we've got 5 dice for 13. And he gets to add 2, possibly. Discard this. Roll it. 4. Okay, so that's 10. That's 10. What can he do? Well, first off, he's going to add 2. So he's at 12. And Gabriella is going to recycle a gift matching her skill Sure. One of them, protection 4. She's going to recycle a gift matching her skill to add +1 to that, to make that exactly 13. So, Sam gets out the grounding strap and puts it around one of the computers. He takes out the pearl handle revolver, and the combination of it, mystically speaking, works. The pearl handle revolver, the mist kind of flies away from it, and the electrical from the grounding strap starts humming. The strap starts humming, almost conducting whatever is the energy from the pearl handle revolver through Sam and the wire. And but that's enough to make the mist kind of floats away. He now has contracted threat. While contracted, at the end of a turn, heal 1 ally gift, then recycle 1 holy gift, or suffer 1 damage. Oh shit. So okay, is this going to be the end of his turn? I think it is. This was a recycle. This was a discard. This was a defeat. Minion B. Oh, win. Oh, see, I didn't. So after you win it versus a minion, a minion B, which is what we just fought, you get to investigate again. I haven't been doing that, so we're going to do that right now. Master. Well, there's exactly 3 cards left. Okay, so what's it say? Avoid. If there are 3+ other cards in all nexuses, avoid the master and may investigate. Okay, so we're going to reshuffle this. I'm going to reshuffle. There. Investigate again. Finger post. Alright, well, he'll roll his 3 +1 bonus die. 5, 8, 9, 8, 10. He does not get that. And that is okay. Alright, end of his turn. Heal 1 ally gift. Recycle 1 holy gift. Does he have a holy gift? He does not. So he's got to suffer 1 soul damage. Jeez. Alright. So he looks down. He feels, something hurts. It shoots up his legs. And he looks down, and this mist is like, there's mist kind of moving around his ankles. He takes out the pearl handle revolver again, and it doesn't do anything. It's staying with him. Okay. He needs to draw back up. 2, 3. And it is Dr. Zeus's turn to draw an Omen of Doom. Viral content. He's going to slot this. He puts that here, and he gets bonuses for mutating. Okay, you cannot play powers to avoid during this investigation. All right, now we have less than 3. It is time. It is time to confront Lord Khufu. So, like I said, the other part, so Gabrielle and Frank are moving along one side of the wall against the offices, and Zeus is walking along the other. Zeus walks along on that side of the wall, and the reason why Frank and Gabrielle are on the other is because there are more offices. Zeus is walking towards a door, big, important-looking door. There's only one on that side, and it opens, and a man steps out, also very sharply dressed, sharp-featured, but definitely older. And what can I do for you? Initiate. Recycle a number of cards equal to your contracted cards. He does not have contracted cards. Then confront 1 new contract threat. Okay. Eyes in the sky. That's a golem. Okay. So we gotta figure that out first. But that's right up his alley. Well, yeah, I mean, for mind. Lord Khufu. This is Lord Khufu. Sounds like a Star Wars guy from the prequels. Lord Dooku. He, what can I do for you? He sees the other ones. He steps back and he closes the door. And Zeus hears the door. And then a little thing opens above the door, and this kind of little globe comes out. Big red eye opens up. Starts scanning. Or lasers. Zeus needs to hack this shit. Okay. So he gets 4. Do I got anything specifically against? No. Contract and sense. He does have sense 1. Gets 4 mind. What's he got in his hand? He's got the Wolfram Cube. Confront a copy of a threat. Recycle. Go to win. Assemble versus a mutated card. Nobody's going to be able to help him. So he might as well... Okay. He might as well... He's going to discard that to boost his mind. The Wolfram Cube. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Alright, boosted mind. We got 6 dice there. Let's try it. Needs a 15. Heroic. Heroic logic. How are you, my friend? That's not a roll I want, but I still have this cool flip 1 die to 6 and then trash 3 dice. So that, my friends, is 15. Wait. Oh, can't play powers to avoid during this investigation. Nobody says I can't flip and trash. Boom. Wait. Yeah, because that's Gabrielle's, and anybody can use it here. Definitely. So, yeah. Zeus goes, what we'll do is Zeus goes to pull out his little deck, trying to get it loaded, trying to find internet or something, and all of a sudden he hears, hey! And Gabrielle tosses her cool, her little device phone deal that the HackerBox / phone deal that the guys had set her up with. He didn't have one. So he catches it, slides, hits that button, and shuts down the eyes. His eye rolls back up, and hears as the doors unlock, and he opens it up, and that Khufu dude he's sitting behind his desk. An eye arched. Let's say win. Contract this threat. While contracted, assemble when charming or using body. Stake 1 random gift. If you lose, flip all nexuses doom. Alright, we're going to throw that over top of that one. And it's time to confront Lord Khufu. We're going to do mind again. And then study. He's got 2 in study. And if we're going up against a dreamer or damn threat, we get to add another bonus die. Because we're not. We are not. Yeah, we are not. Okay. Yeah. So, who wants to help out here? Anybody? Anybody? We need to defeat Lord Khufu here. Huh. Wait, what that just say? What'd you just say to me? Okay. Oh, wishful thinking. That'll help. Sam is going to step in, drawing his sweet sweeper. No, Sam, there's no need for that yet, he says. We're going to adds a rage die. All right, we've got 7 dice here. Rolling mind. Zeus walks in calmly with Sam next to him with his street sweeper trained on Lord Khufu, who's not impressed whatsoever. Zeus comes walking in and says, I hear you're the man. He waits for a second and goes, that was wrong, but it's okay. He continues on. I hear you're the demon to talk to about a contract. Yes, you're right, I am. Usually I have someone else who could help you, but I'm sure I can help you now if that needs be. What is it that you're looking for? What is it you want? He says. Actually, we're looking for a contract for a Jerome mantle. Let me look through he starts looking through his thing. We're going to roll here for his thing being kind of like a Rolodex. Maybe he starts tapping on his little keyboard for his fancy iPad. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I have Yahtzeed 6s. Yahtzee, we won the book. We won it all. We won Apocrypha. I couldn't get a 6 to save my life when it comes to zombies. Throw some demons in, and that's all I get. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6s. Frickin' fox. Yahtzee. Damn. Okay. Oh, well, it's not, no. I am truly sorry, sir, but the contract you're looking for has already been archived. What does that mean? And suddenly Frank's there, too. And Frank, when he walks up beside Zeus, he's not holding a gun or anything, but for some reason Lord Khufu's eyes flicker to him, and then suddenly it's almost as if he got a little more tense. The archives are across the way in the library of the Alexandria. Library? Which library is that? Z says. You'll need to take the elevators down to the library floor. Okay. And Lord Khufu licks his lips almost nervously. And everybody leaves except for Frank, who stands and stares at him, making Lord Khufu very, very uncomfortable. And then, without a word, Frank turns and leaves. He can almost feel the breath of relief from Lord Khufu as he walks out the door. Okay. We are farmers. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. We are moving to Act 2. Act 2 sees them going back into the Alexandria Hotel, crossing back over the skywalk, finding the elevators, a demon still avoiding them like the plague. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we used a little too many omens last time. We need to chill out on the omens usage. I'm sorry. We need to watch how many we're drawing here. We need to do something about that. The problem is we haven't been drawing a lot of our own personal omens. That's the thing. I wonder, do I have any drawing stuff to happen in the start? It's going to be Gabrielle's starting us off. We are taking the elevator down to the LB. They find LB at the very bottom of the elevator list, but the button doesn't work. Trash a number of dice equal to your study when you evaluate. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. We're going to draw Omen of Hope. Does she... Okay. I want to look for anything that's as a support that allows you to draw one card from your discard pile. No. Sacrifice, examine one, they may shuffle that nexus. What do we got to do here? In the bibliotech, we need to hunt someone. Terminate. If there are 3+ other cards in all nexuses, shuffle the master archetype into their nexus. Oh, interesting. Ah, okay. Same deal. We've got to get through this as quick as possible. It's gonna be tense. It's gonna be tense. Hey, GS Dungeon. Welcome to the dungeon. We got fun and games. Okay. This is Gabrielle. She drew an Omen of Hope. I was trying to see if there's anything good for starting. Support, sacrifice, initiate, evaluate, gain sense. No. Okay, fine. I want to draw cards is what I want to do. Fine. All right, what happens when this is in the Hope? Confront versus a gift you may study. Flip your nexus up, examine one. Okay, we can examine. What the hell is this? I ain't seen this before. Kremnosphere. During support, you discard it to examine 3 from any nexus. If there are damned cards, the player may shuffle that nexus. I like it. It's kind of high, though. 16. Sense and study. It's a mind gift, so which means... Oh, she has a mind gift in her hand, so they can keep it. She doesn't have sense or study, though. So I don't think she's going to be getting this thing. No. Alright, so it's not even a play. Damn, that's a waste. Waste of an omen. The elevator button still does not work. What the... Okay, hold on. Omen of Hope, Righteous Anger. And a symbol versus a threat, add a bonus die. What the hell is this? Bezel Bufu. He's a contractor. So they hit the button and for LB. They're back at the Alexandria. They hit the button for the LB, the library. It's very bottom, like the demon had told them, Lord Khufu. And nothing's happening. The door's not closing. He hits it a few times, and suddenly it closes. And they hear a cough. They all turn in surprise, because right there standing in the corner is this little toady, mottled, looks like lava burst bubble thing sitting there and looking at him. Yeah. He says pushing the button's not going to get you anywhere. You need to stop pushing that button. Frank. All right, Frank. Frank is going to resist. He's got 1 resist. We're going to see what happens here, because I got a little trick up my sleeve. Symbol versus threat, add a bonus die. Okay, that's another bonus die. Shit, I don't even need tricks. I don't need tricks. I just need me rolling dice. Frank picks it up. I'm going to start pushing your head like I've been pushing that button. Get us to the library now. You need this. The little thing holds up a card. He takes it, slams it down, tries the card in the slot next to the elevator, and then hits the button. The elevator starts going down. Contract is threat. While contracted, gain resist 1. Evaluate using body. Gamble a number. Okay. We're going to slap that sucker over top of this. All right. We need more of our own. Okay, he's gonna recycle a bunch of the cards, actually. I'm gonna recycle. Actually, no. I don't want to sacrifice this. All right, he's going to use his star clock. He's going to, yeah, he's gonna bury it to search his deck for one Omen of Hope. Bury it. That's funny. I bet I don't even have any Omens of Hope. I don't. Okie dokie, pokey. We're gonna recycle this card and draw 2. All right, Sam, you're up. Okay. All right, Sam. Omen of Hope. He's got 2 Omens of Hope, too. Peace. Worry beads. He has a mind gift, so he doesn't have to get rid of that. Tick, tick, tick. The elevator goes down and stops. It seems to go down, just like the elevator in the other place seemed to go up way too far. This seems to go down way too far. When it opens up, this ain't your typical library. In fact, it's kind of more along the lines of what they expected to see in the bindery. This is in every direction, just every direction. There doesn't seem like there's a elevator lobby or anything. It's just in every direction. As they walk out the doors, there are stacks and books, like shelves stacked with books. And when I say stacked, it's not like they're ordered or anything. They're like literally stacked on top of each other. Scrolls. The smell and the feel is so oppressively ancient paper. It's almost they start coughing almost. It's that thick with ancient. And so they gotta start moving around in here to figure out what's going on. How will they even find anything? Worry beads. He's got 4 mind and no resist. He's just gonna use these 4. I could flip a die, but do I care? I don't care. He don't care. But he is gonna play another Omen of Hope. Master. Here's the deal with the Master. In this particular act, we actually have to fight the Master. Then he goes back into the Nexus. So, slithering suddenly, so they're looking around. Sam has no idea how they're going to approach this situation. They need to find the metaphorical needle in the haystack. They're looking for Jerome's contract or another Novum contract, or one of the Novum contract, and it's like a sea of books and scrolls and oppressive stuff. And they hear a dry slither and rustle of papers, and he looks, and all of a sudden, rising up above him, right before him, is a very large man, bald, no hair, and then where his midriff is scales, and it goes, and then as he kind of raises up, he's like, looks like he's part snake. Do you have it? It says. Initiate. Bury 1 die of mind gifts. Oh, wow. Okay. Ah, boy. Holy shit. So, guess what? Sam has 5 cards, and 4 of them are mind gifts. He's burying all 4 of these cards. How freaking awesome is that? Okay. I don't... What? 17 body, dude. Okay, look. He's going to use mind, and we're going to mutate our first card tonight. We got to. We got to. Okay. We're gonna first we gotta figure out which one we're using. 4. 1, 2, 3. Radiant. Okay. Now who's all gonna help Sam? Well, Frank and Dr. Z's can help. So we're gonna roll 2 mutation dice. A 1 and a 4. 1 is keep 1 die for each color of dice rolled. Oh boy, that's not a good one. So we need to get rid of that one. I have a trash 1 mutation. Okay. Gabrielle's sacrificing this fleeting fragment to trash 1 mutation die. So that's a 4 now. 4 is symbol. Exchange 1 bonus die with any 1 virtue die, then bury 1 card. Okay. We will make that happen then. 5 is... Okay, whatever. Okay, so he's going to be able to re-roll 7 dice. 7 dice. Anybody else can help here would be nice. What do you got? She's got bones, so she'll be able to help. Okay. Frank stands forward and says, we need the contract for Jerome Mantle. A symbol versus a damned, deathless, or fey card. Discard, add 2 bonus dice. So we're going to add 2 bonus dice. Wicked and resist. Does Sam have resist? He does not. Does he have a card he can play that will... No. Okay, so that's that. And then does Dr. Zeus have anything he can... He does not. Alright, so the only one who can help now after this roll is Gabriella. So we are rolling 6 dice. Oh, a symbol. Sorry. A symbol for exchange 1 bonus dice with any 1 virtue, then bury 1 card. Okay, we're going to change that with body. He's got to bury his final card in his hand. And it is time to roll. Alright, so we need a 16. We're looking at... okay, he can re-roll 7 dice. We're going to re-roll these 3. We got some 5s here. We need 16. Well, we can get 16. Might as well re-roll these 3 because I only re-rolled 3. So all I need is a 6. Boom. There we go. 10, 16. He looks at Frank. He goes, I do not retrieve. I receive. And then he goes back. And they hear this great rustling. And it seems like the rustling happens for he's so it goes all the way around them for many feet away. It's almost as if he is this one huge serpent that weaves in and out of the whole space. And he goes off. I receive. That's going to go back in there. Right. Master, terminate. If there are 3+ other cards in null nexuses, shuffle it back into the nexus. And I really hope I don't... Okay, this is... Discard, okay. I hope I don't draw him again so soon. Do I have any examining stuff? All right, Sam, you're done, buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Sam's not looking too good, man. Sam is not looking good at all. Okay. It is... Actually, this pile's not looking good. The whole thing's not looking good. All right. Omen of Doom. I didn't upgrade my mutation dice, so that's okay. Should I heal Sam? How many cards has he got in there? It's not really going to help him that much. He can't heal his buried cards. Well, it's still going to help. Okay. Perfect. Dr. Zeus is going to use the Lantern Clown to heal. Oh, that's not Sam. That's him. He doesn't need to heal. I want him to examine. Okay, fine. He'll use the Lantern Clown when it's Sam's turn. Fine. Okay. Where did that omen go? Evaluate, trash the highest rage die. This is something that Zeus can handle. So, as Zeus is turning, watching or listening to this giant snake slither through all this and he sees a little bit of in between bookshelves, he sees a big part of the extended part of the tail or the body of the serpent go by. And then he looks up, and there, hanging there in the air, is a very familiar sight. One of Alepht's drones, just chilling up there. And he sees the familiar little lights kind of light up. It's going to start moving away. It's collected enough data, and it's moving. And he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want it to leave. We're going to 4, and then hack 1. And man, that's an 18, man. Oh, but recycle 1 mind or hack gift to keep 4 dice. Okay. Well, we can do that. Wow. That's a crap fest there. Okay. What can I do here? What kind of shit, crappy stuff can I do with this? Okay. Well, I can use this partisan thing again. Oh, wait. Okay. Gabrielle is going to use this Toothless One fleeting fragment. She's going to sacrifice this to explode 1s and 2s. That means... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. No, we didn't mutate this. So, explode 1s and 2s, which means I get to roll 3 new dice. Because these are exploding. That's more like it. We're going to keep... Oh, and he's going to recycle... Is it recycle? He may recycle. He's going to recycle a mind gift to keep 4 dice. We'll keep all those, which is all we need. The drone falls, hacked, turned off onto the ground, and almost falls on Zeus. He's got to make a body check. It comes at him. He stops it. It comes flying down. It almost hits him. His body is 2. Resist is 1. Yes. Look at that. And it falls before him. Not even getting to him. Okay. I wish I had some more omens. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good thing. Cease drew another omen. Because we have another act to go through, and we're running low on omens. Lantern Clowns, yes. We added a Lantern Clown last game. It's a creepy little friend of his. Zeus has lots of creepy little friends, actually, now I think about it. Omen of Doom, and evaluate. Trash the highest die. Oh, this should be. Trash a number of dice equal to your study. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. Does she have an examine? I really would like an examine. want to meet him again, but she doesn't have it. Oh, she drew another omen. That's awesome. We're going to play it. Wolfram Cube. She has a mind gift, so she can attempt to get this. Her mind is 3. Evaluate versus a threat. Trash the highest die. Trash dice. Nice. I don't have study, so she gets the Wolfram Cube. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's going to give a card to Sam. 2, 3, 4, 5. That keeps her at 5. She's passing the turn to Frank, and we use yet another Omen of Doom. Omen of Doom. Alright. Feedback. Trash the highest mind die. Great. Oh. He does not have a mind gift, so that goes away. Is that it? Is that all he's got? Okay. Shit. Moving on to Sam. Alright. The beginning of Sam's turn, Dr. Zeus is going to discard the Lantern Clown to heal 3. And examine 1. Oh, cool. Okay. Sam. No, this is him, and this is Sam's. Sam's going to draw an Omen of Doom. Wait, is that what I just played? No. No, it's trash highest mind die. Okay. Well, he's got a mind gift, so he can try getting this. He's going to roll 4 and trash the highest 1. Trash is a 5. He's got 5, 6, which is not enough to get the scrapbook. Okay. I'm not brokenhearted. He has no more. Hey. We're going to do that. Okay. Alright, so we're going to pass the turn to Zeus. I hate all this passing, man. We still literally have... Okay. Omen of Hope. Alright, Zeus has 2 Omens of Hope, so that's good. During his support phase, Sam is going to bury this entropy engine to draw 1 new Omen. Draw a new Omen. Put it in his hand. We need all the Omens we can get. Okay. Let's play it. Symbol using body. Let's do it. Magic Mason Jar. He'll do this. And it's hope, so confront versus gift you may study. Oh wow, okay. That's 2. 6, 10, 13. So, where the drone lands. Yeah. Z sees something that is in a book. It's a jar. And it's a sealed jar that appears to be empty, but he knows better than that. You don't open a sealed jar that appears empty, but you do take it with you. Alright. He's going to throw down another examine 1. Yay, examining. Oh, start clock. Okay, alright. He's going to do this. He's got a mind gift in his hand. So he's going to throw down 4 and study. 9, 13. Get himself a star clock. Is that a scroll depicting constellations he's never seen before? I'll take that. Thank you very much. Zeus is starting to get lost in the library. In fact, he's looking around and he picks up this scroll. He's like, this shouldn't exist. This shouldn't exist at all. And he's looking around. And then it hits him. The Alexandria Is this? No, that's ridiculous. That's not. And he starts wanting to get lost in the library because he's got this nagging suspicion, but he doesn't want to believe it. He has no more omens, so he is passing to Gabrielle. And God, we're gonna lose this. Omen of Doom. If it's a gift, avoid it and then investigate again. Yes, thank you. We sure will. Don't be the master. I don't know why you're here, buddy. I really don't. Why would the Gladhander be here? Hello. Hi. Welcome to the library. Can I help you find something? Oh, Gabriella. Your mind. Your charm. She has no study, thankfully. We are using mind, so she's going to discard tech support to boost. And then yeah. And then that's it. Let's mutate. Mutate 1, 2. He is terrifying. We're mutating. Who can help? Wait, actually, let's see who can help. Oh, she can help herself. And Dr. Z's can help. So we're going to roll 2. 4 and a 2. 2. Reload 1 random card. Okay. Okay. Reloaded. All right. She's going to be able to reroll 7 of these. And does not need to. Hi, yes, we're looking for contracts. A contract for a certain person. Oh, well, contracts are over there. All stored neatly over there. Well, thank you. Thank you. So they start heading to where he pointed. That's the discard. She has no more omens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She just drew an omen. Yay. Okay. I don't want to count them. Frank. You cannot play powers to evade. Ooh, we are in a good place, ladies and gentlemen. We are facing Ouroboros again. As they move over to where the assistant suggested, they move through piles of books and stuff, and as they move towards it, they find it. They're moving into more. It's all scrolls, all old scrolls, just rolls and rolls and rolls and rolls and rolls. And there seems to be some kind of weird organization structure with runes, and some are ancient languages. And as they move, all of a sudden slithering up, coming up. This is not for. This section is closed. Okay. Initiate. Bury 1 die of mind gifts. Sure. Oh, Frank doesn't have any mind gifts, bro. Looks like we're going to do a body check on this sucker. Oh, the Beazle Buffo that he contracted, this sucker, says that evaluate using body. I think we're going to use body, I think. Gamble a number of dice equal to your body virtue. Do I want to use body? Nice. What am I going to do? Okay. And you know what? Can I give somebody a card? Is one of my fleeting fragments? Nope. I don't have anything like that. May use any virtue number of instead of their own during this confrontation. Ooh, nice. Well, nah, he's got 3. Alright, so we're going to use mind. We're going to use mind. He doesn't have study, so he doesn't have to discard. He doesn't trash anything. You guys don't like this. I like it. Because it's Frank. And Frank needs something. He's going to pull out his buddy Lapara. A symbol versus a threat. Recycle, add 1 bonus die if they are skilled in strike, which he is. You may bury this gift and then add 4 bonus dice instead. So boom, we just got 4 bonus dice here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to gamble. I don't want to gamble. We're using mind. What else can he do? What else could anybody? We want to end this right now. So make sure nobody can throw down something. I don't want Sam to throw down anything. Unless he can recycle. Recycling's fun. No. Okay, Dream Snare. Dream Snare's good. Dream Snare's real good. Okay. I don't want to mutate him because I'm afraid of what will happen. Okay. Integrating Ray. So, Frank draws Lupara. Zeus draws his Integrating Ray. Assemble. Sacrifice, add 1 die of each unused virtue. If... Oh. Yeah, him playing it. This would be Zeus. Is skilled in hack. He can bury this instead. And he is. So, he's going to bury it. He's going to add a rage, a soul, and a body. That's a lot of dice we got going on there. We have the flip 1 die, trash 3 dice thing we can use. We got lots of fleeting fragment shit we can use. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. This is buried. The power is buried. I like what I'm seeing so far. All we need is 16, right? So, this section is not for you. Suddenly, this librarian, not used to violence like this, has a sawed-off shotgun shoved up into its throat. Right here. And then someone else pointing something that looks like a ray gun at him. And Frank says, "We're looking for the contract for Jerome Mantle, and you're going to give it to me now. Or you're going to eat my friend Lupara here." Interesting. I seem to remember that particular contract was checked out just recently. By who? You'll have to take it up with Abramelin. I haven't said it out loud. I don't think I've said it out loud. Abramelin. Abramelin. Sure. That's what we're going to do. Abramelin. I swear to God, I'm going to blow your... You can find them at the very top of the Alexandria. Just take the elevator to the penthouse. Well, we're heading to the penthouse. The penthouse of the Alexandria Hotel. They spent a lot of time in elevators this trip. I'm going to draw one more card. And it's now Sam's turn. Sam draws. All right, what are we doing here? Well, we are, I don't think anything fancy. Corner. Terminate. Go to sanctify. The master will try to escape. What? Okay, we just have to find him. Ding. Shh. Did I draw? Wait, what just happened? Did I draw this and put this here? Tell me I did. I did. I had to have. Hope. Heal one gift matching the virtue used. If you win. Okay. Hey, Frank won, and I always forget this. He won versus the threat. He gets to discard a card. Examine it. Oh, well, we're not going to worry about it. We're not going to worry about it. All right, Sam plays the Omen of Hope. Memory Stick. Mentos. The Fresh Maker. We're going to... Does he have to say? He does. Okay. We're just going to take that and not worry about it. They get in the elevator, and the top floor is like the 51st floor, but it doesn't say penthouse. When they get up there, it's obviously not a penthouse. It's just another row of, it's another floor of rooms, suites this time though. But Sam remembers the memory stick from the basement, and there actually happens to be a USB port on the elevator's control panel. He slips it in. Sure enough, the lights start going a little crazy on the floors, and then a new light kind of comes in, like lights up at the bottom, and he feels it, and it feels indented, and he pushes, and sure enough, it pushes, and lights up, doors close, they go up one floor, and the doors open. I don't even know. Don't even know. We're gonna roll his mind, and we get it. We're just gonna move along. All right. Well, he needs to recycle some stuff, man. That's a good sign, because he really needs to. We're gonna keep one. How many does we have? 5. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna take these two. No. This one. All right. That's Sam's turn. He helped us get to the penthouse. Now, it's Dr. Z's. Omen of Doom. Okay. Omen of Hope. Hey. Well, I guess we didn't have to. Camera Obscura. We have a mind gift in hand, so he's going to be able to keep that. Let's just go ahead and roll 4. As they open the doors, what faces them looks more like a business reception area than a penthouse. It literally has, it's like there are chairs, there's a big desk that looks like it's like someone from an admin of some sort should be sitting behind it, but it's nighttime, so there's no one there. 2 big doors leading to some kind of, might be an office area behind. On the walls and all around, though, is a lot of very obscure and ancient artifacts that immediately catch Zeus's attention. Even on the walls, there's things scribed that, in fact, it looks like the business, when you look a little closer, it looks incredibly foreign. The whole room does. Even the chairs seem to be out of time period. This must be a collection from an alien planet. Gabriella says he is. No, just very, very obscure, different. There's nothing like this left. All right. I'm gonna sacrifice the. It's during support. That's not right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we're passing the turn then to Gabrielle. Gabrielle's gonna go try those doors. Oh, hold on. Omen of Doom. She has an Omen of Hope in her hand. She's going to keep this Omen of Hope. Now let's flip it. Suffer 1 body or rage damage. Fine. She's going to suffer 1 body damage. Discard a bruiser. There's talking. And out of a room to the side that they did not see, it's like almost like a secret door, opens, and these group of people come shuffling in, They're talking amongst themselves, and they stop when they see the group. Yeah, we're gonna rage. Gonna rage, charm. She's got charm. What else? That's it. 8, 9, 10. We did not win by 4. So nothing happens. So Gabrielle moves on him fast. She's grabbing one, and she grabs another one, and she goes, "Who's Abermillin?" And they their eyes flicker to the other door, and like, "Please, we don't know. We don't know." And she just shoves them back through the door and slams the secret door shut, or whatever it was. And they turn. She goes, "I thought so." She starts walking to the other door. That should have been like, yeah, we didn't lose. So I'm gonna flip back over. Draw one card. Oops, she gets a draw card. Ooh. Spear of Longinus. As she's walking to the door, well, let's see. She's got to do soul, and she's got to make a 14. A symbol versus a threat. Sacrifice. Add their rage or soul dice and evaluate. They keep 4 dice. Yeah, it's cool, but ain't that cool. She does strike. It's not so cool that I want to burn a bunch of cards to get it. So, yeah, we miss. She walks right by it on the wall. It doesn't even interest her. She's going to try the door, and Frank beats her to it. Omen of Doom, poverty. Evaluate versus gifts, trash the highest die. The moment Frank touches the door, though, that's when the Guardian, he notices the Guardian setting above. It looked like stuffed birds on either side of the doors. This one, all of a sudden, the eyes open. He goes to try the door, and it's locked. And he hears a rustle above. He looks up, and this thing's coming right down on him. Initiate. He's got to do a mind check. It's 3. 8. He's got it. No mind damage. Alright, so time to screw this thing up. Resist. 1. He's 13. It's going to ditch a Shutterbug to boost. Alright. Well, it's going to use this Enduring Fragment to flip this to 6 and trash these 3, and that gives me 13. He hears Gabrielle say, "Hey!" And he looks, and she tosses him something off the wall. And she tosses him that spear. She grabbed that spear. And this thing comes down, swoops down on him. He stabs it through the wall. And it's exactly like that. Dying. All right. He doesn't have any omens. Oh boy. Okay. Sam, what do you got, buddy? Oh man. He's got an Omen of Doom. Oh, Rattle Trap. The second trap the doors pose. Sam goes to try the other door. Instead of a bird coming to life, the handle shocks. The handle grabs his hand. He has to fight the door itself. Mind. Here we go. He does not want to suffer any mind damage. Oh shit. You know what I forgot to be doing? Well, it's okay. Last turn, he should have recycled a holy gift or suffered 1 soul damage. He actually has a holy gift because he picked up that mason jar. So I'm going to recycle that. to play nice with that card, that creeping death card. Okay, yeah, so he's gonna sacrifice mine for 1, and then I loathe to do anything, but then again I don't want to. Oh, he's a hack dodge. Here we go. All right. 6, 12. It's grabbed his hands. He works it, and he just calmly. He realizes it's there to frighten you, and he just calmly turns, and it clicks, and the door opens. We have to pass the turn. 2, 3, 4, 5. To Dr. Zeiss. I'm smiling because this really, really could not worked out better. Sam opens the door, and Zeiss is right there behind him. And as comes walking out the door, walking out, is an older gentleman. Older, white hair. He's got the air of, and in fact even looks like, I mean, doesn't have actual Dr. Garb on, but he walks and looks like equal parts doctor, equal parts scientist. And he looks at Zeiss and he looks at Sam. And he looks as if he's evaluating them coldly, very coldly. In fact, Zeiss has never met somebody who could look at you so coldly, as if he was. And Zeiss already suddenly feels like a corpse on a slab that he's about to be opened up. This man looks at him. He looks at everybody and then keeps walking. And they hear from inside. Here's I'll be looking forward to hearing from you again. And the man just kind of does like this and walks, just doesn't even care, just walks right past everybody. And Zeiss walks into the office. This is the last omen that we're drawing, the very last from the clock, to turn over the very last card in the deck, which happens to be the Master. As Zeiss walks into the office isn't as full of exotic and obscure things as the waiting room is. In fact, it's much more comforting. It's comfortable. The man behind the desk looks old, very ancient. His eyes glow a bit. Zeiss would be terrified if he wasn't old and been around the block and knew that he would. This is actually the first. Oh no, this would be the second novum that Zeiss had ever met, having met Aleph, the golems, before. He walks in, and they all shuffle in. And Abramelin says, "Hello, Dr. Zeiss, Sam, Gabriella. Hello, old beast." Frank looks at him, not sure how to take what he just said. "Come in, all of you, sit down. There's suddenly 4 chairs sitting in front of his desk. Come and sit down. Let's talk." So, to beat this guy, you got to have 15 plus your soul. All right. Well, Dr. Zeiss, his mind is his thing. Soul is 3, so it's going to be an 18. Evaluate. Cannot reroll, explode, upgrade, or flip dice, and may stake any number of novum contracts. Interesting. Lose. Sacrifice your deck, hand, discard pile, and berry pile. Then draw 1 new matching gift for each of your virtue numbers. Oh, wow. Okay. What are we going to do here? Okay. First up, let's cannot reroll, explode, upgrade, or flip dice. So we can't do any of the fleeting fragment shit beforehand, but we can do all the beefing up now if we want to. Alright, so Zeus. Our Nexus is at Hope, so we can... Oh, healing isn't going to do nothing. Okay, all he can do is discard this to boost his mind. That's what Zeus can do to add to this. Because that was the last omen, Gabrielle can't summon her flying rats. Boo. But she can use her blunderbuss. A symbol versus threat, discard, add 1 rage die. If you're skilled in strike, you may also add 1 mind or soul die. Perfect. What can you do, Frank? What do you want to do, Frank? Evaluate. Ooh, see this. Oh no, it's evaluating rage. He can do nothing. Explode dice. Oh, we can't reroll, right? So we can't even mutate. We can't explode. Okay. So finally, Sam. Sam, do you have anything you can do? Assemble using mind. Recycle. Use rage instead. Evaluate versus a golem card. No. Evaluate using rage. No. Ooh, here we go. This we can do. We can use a dream snare. A dream snare. He can recycle any number of gifts to decrease the target by 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can decrease it by 5. Haha, Abramelin. Alright, we're rolling now. We're rolling now. Everybody ready? Shit. Shit, look at that. Almost. Oh, baby. It's all coming up 6s. They all sit down. They're very comfortable. Z starts it out. So we have... I know what you have. Interesting. And what I have... Abramelin says, interrupting Zeus. And is 1 contract for a Jerome mantle. He places it on the table. I would like to trade for the other contracts, which I would like to trade for my missing contracts. Zeus looks at him and pauses. Zeus waits. He just sits there, staring at him. Abramelin stares at him. And finally, the others are kind of like a little uneasy. They're looking at Dr. Zeus, making sure he's not dead. He looks at everybody, and he looks back at Abramelin. And Abramelin finally goes, do we have a deal? Or... And Zeus goes, what's interesting about the contracts is that they're all up within a year. Or they're all up soon. Abramelin looks at him and smiles. Indeed they are. But they're very valuable to me still. I don't think so, Dr. Z says. In fact, and I've searched a little, and I look a little closer. I haven't looked at all of them, mind you. But all of them are null and void in the event of a novum passing or being... He says a term, Dr. Z says a term that nobody else understands other than Abramelin. And Abramelin sits back and he says, what are you trying to say, Doctor? And Dr. C says, I think you want us to have these contracts. I think you put them out here for us to come and to take them. I think you need someone to do the dirty work for you. I didn't want to make the mistake of underestimating you, Doctor. You've done a very good job. Tell you what, I'm going to give you Jerome's contract in exchange for renewed contracts for all the Novums. What does that mean? Frank says to Zeus. He means that if we take care of all the other Novums, he will give us Jerome's contract. But we're going to do that anyway. Exactly. Do we get Jerome's contract now? No. Upon receipt, I've already gotten one back so far. That's Zeus sets up. Was that Celsus? He said. Aberman just smiles a little bit. Okay. But do we get Jerome's contract now? Old beast, why do you call me that? We've known each other for so long. Let me tell you. He looks back at Zeus. Nobody wants an apocalypse. Nobody. Demons or humans alike. And with the contracts coming to an end, all the Novum are working each other. They're working by them. Each of the Novum are working towards an apocalypse just for them. The only thing standing in their way right now are the contracts that are binding them to where they should be and what they should be doing. They all know that those are coming to an end soon. So the only thing that's really standing in the way of 8 different apocalypses is you. Is that worth one soul? We're going to do it anyway. I'll keep the soul. Just to keep myself. Oh, Frank says. Well, Jerome needs to be alive and safe, or you're going down no matter what. I understand, old friend, Aberman says to Frank. I understand. I think we're good here. Don't you? You have a lot of work to do. Gabriella, I sure hope your bike can outrun the wild hunt. Zeus and Sam, stay warm. Frank, just be you. Oh, and tell Evangeline, and he says something in that language again, that they don't understand, but Zeus nods. And then they get up and leave Aberline's office. And that ends the Book of the Damned. Let's see what we got. The enduring fragment is the beacon. The gold-skinned goddess's wings are 100 colors and sharp as chipped stone. Beyond the endless, pitiless eyes of the eggshell's children fix on you. Aberloman may have bound us, she says, her voice the growl of a leopard and the croak of the vulture intertwined. But the damned bind themselves. No contract is without loopholes. No wall can hold back the flood forever. While contracted start, choose another slotted fragment. This fragment has the chosen fragment's powers until another fragment is chosen, or the mission ends. We're going to give that to Zeus because of what he just did. And we're going to ditch this one to do it. Let's get a few more here. Everybody gets a fragment. Thanks for sticking around, Heroic. All right. We need 3. The charm. Examine one. If it's a gift, they may draw it. That's kind of cool. I don't think we read this one. The chain wraps around your neck. Once, twice, thrice. Bright as silver, but heavy as iron. Where it touches, it clings to your skin as if each link's grown a centipede's leg. We have to keep you safe, the man's voice taunts. Blood trickles down your throat, following the taut line of a tendon. There are such dangerous things out there after all. I like that. Examine shit. We're going to give that to Gabrielle. The afternoon tea. Evaluate versus a charm or soul gift. Upgrade all dice. I've seen that one. I don't know. The King of Lies. Explode dice that show the same numbers. You spoke to a terrifying yet regal man in the forest. He said, "Bring him to me and I'll help. He won't make it easy for you." He explained that you would have to wait in the woods and that you had to trust him. "We're both looking for the same thing," he told you. "My son is trapped there. Bring him to me and I'll help. I can open the way." After some deliberation, you agreed, and Oberon left you in the forest. Then the ground shook, the sky turned sideways, and you were standing in front of the hotel. Explode dice that show the same numbers. All right. You know what? We're going to give Frank this one. Afternoon tea goes to Sam. And we're done. And we're done. Okay. The next book up is going to be Deathless. And I'm going to leave it at that. It will be premiered. It will premiere in a couple weeks, though. 3 weeks, to be exact. 3 Saturdays from now. On the 3rd Sunday of August. All right. That wraps up the Book of the Damned. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for sticking around, Heroic. Y'all have a great evening. And viva la dungeon.